and watch the step cook.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got a special announcement though. So all the Print Champs website is being worked on. Everything will be available again January 2nd. It's being worked on to the benefit of the user and to the benefit of everybody that just rock with the Hurts season movement, man. So place your orders after New Year's. Everything gonna be up and running again right in time for the playoffs. And yo, man, I just got to say shout out to y'all, man, for an amazing year, man. We got to think about, let me just recap a little bit how crazy this year has been, you know, for me personally, and, you know, the things that we were able to accomplish with you guys' support. So, you know, we all know the Hurt season thing went global this year, man. And that's a shout out to y'all, the way y'all pushed it. You know what I mean? AJ Brown, he got here. He saw the support that, you know, we were generating towards a QB1, and he wanted to be a part of that, and he helped take that to the next levels. So, you know, definitely shout out to AJ Brown. Shout out to y'all, man, you know what I mean, for rocking with me and helping to put the spotlight on the Hurt season movement that has been everywhere from ESPN, Yahoo Sports, just all over the place, to Philadelphia Inquirer, Washington Post, just to name a few, man. And it like brought tears to my eyes every time I seen it, or every time I heard somebody, you know, at a certain level speak about it. It just was crazy to me, man. And, you know, y'all deserve a huge round of applause for that, man, for real. And, the way that you guys have streamed Patient Zero and 17 Birds, it's just been like monumental. You know what I mean? We've had record labels contacting us, asking us how long we've been signed. We ain't, you know what I mean? That was the first project that released, you know what I mean, due to Lord Brunson and the umbrella of everything that I do. And shout out to y'all for that as well. Another project coming, man. Listen, this is my promise to y'all, man. For 2023, man, I'm just not going to stop. Everything will be better than what it was 2022, and I owe that to y'all, man. So thank y'all for the support and an amazing year. Happy New Year to your family and yours. So let's get into it, man. Listen, Jalen Hurts officially doubtful. You know what I mean? This came out yesterday. They said Hurts was doubtful. It's not looking like he's going to play. Gardner Minshew, you know what I'm saying? He's, you know, most likely going to be the guy. And y'all know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not a Gardner Minshew naysayer or Gardner Minshew hater. I just know he's the backup for a reason. You know what I mean? He's the backup for a reason. And this Saints team ain't sweet. You know what I mean? With the injuries that we have, Lane Johnson being out, Gardner Johnson being out, you know what I mean? Jalen Hurts potentially being out. With the things that we have going on, you know what I mean? This makes this an uphill battle for sure. Now, if Jalen Hurts is playing, hands down, the Philadelphia Eagles win this game. But this is not a team that, you know, that's looking to lose to us, man. This is a playoff game to these guys because they're in a close match within their division, a bunch of 7 and 8 teams in there. And also, you know, we own a couple of those picks. We own their 2024 second round pick, and we own their 2023 first round pick. They're trying to give us the worst pick possible, man. This is one of those things that they have to do for them more than it is that we have to do for us. But, you know, this is a situation to where this is a dire situation for the Philadelphia Eagles. We got to go ahead and handle business. And, you know, I can't really grade Gardner Minshew. You know what I mean? I know the defense will be much better. One thing we have going for us for sure is that the Saints don't really have a good vertical game to look forward to, and nothing we got to stop in that regard. So I'm positive about that. We got work to do, man. With Gardner Minshew coming into this thing, this takes away the threat of the run again for a hungry defense, and it makes us more one-dimensional. Either it's run or pass. Gardner Minshew carrying the ball, if it's not going to be implemented this week, which I thought it could have been implemented a little bit against Dallas because they weren't really looking for him to keep it at all, and he did the Statue of Liberty fake run out while the running back had it, and, you know, it was open for him a few times. I think the Philadelphia Eagles got to do everything in their power to win this game. You got to, with Jalen Hurts playing or without Jalen Hurts playing, you need to win this game. You know what I mean? He's made some positive strides. I think for sure if Gardner Minshew plays and we lose, he has to play against the Giants. But that just puts him, you know, in a situation to where he got to save the season. He got to save the ball club. You know what I mean? We can't have that, man. We can't have that. The Cowboys already won this week. They already won this week. They're looking forward to their last game of the season. I think it's against Washington. They already won this week. You know what I mean? We got to win this week and wrap this thing up so we can rest for 2 straight weeks, man. We got to wrap this thing up. So, listen, man, I can say all I can say about it. I'd rather show you than tell you. This is a Saints team that's actually playing some solid football right now. You see how they're able to, play a run really well when there's no threat of a running quarterback. That's what we got to be mindful of. If Minshew is to start this game, you know what I mean? They are able to X out the running quarterback. People, they made fun of how important it was, but look at how Deshaun Watson is having to deal with this fast-reacting cornerback duo that these guys have over there. And that's something that Minshew will have to be reacting to as well. They put Deshaun Watson in a lot of positions to have to evade the pocket, to look and see something, but they got some edge rushers that are quick enough to catch a guy who is slow as Gardner Minshew. That's the whole point of this, man. They got a lot of guys coming off the technique, off the edge, and it's just, they're fast, man. They're fast. Without the threat of a running quarterback, we have to put our best foot forward and see other ways that we can get an aggressive defense off balance, in the way they operate on the offensive side of the ball. Now, Andy Dalton, he ain't no world beater no more, but he can make the right throw every now and then. You know what I mean? That's not a good example of it there, but, you still got to pay attention to him. Now, he's also a guy that's not going to get outside the pocket on you as well, but plays like this, to where they use Alvin Kamara in a vast majority of ways. I can see them doing that with Alvin Kamara. I can see them doing that with that their quarterback that they have. I'm drawing a blank, the Swiss Army knife. Taysom Hill. I mean, these guys are really, really versatile players that we got to look out for, man. Very versatile. I think Hill is one of the only players in NFL history, well, the only player in NFL history to have 10 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns, and 10 receiving touchdowns. I don't know if that's in the same season, but they even line him up at tight end. Look at him right there. You know what I mean? He's in a position, number 7 Hill. You don't know if he's blocking or you don't know if he's taking a fake snap. He acts like a gunner on punts. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. We gotta be locked in, man, because this is an important game, y'all. This is not one of those games where we can come in sleepwalking. We don't want to end up in this position on a goal line, and we're going to run. You know what I mean? The threat of Jalen Hurts, if he's not playing, even if he is playing, you know what I mean? But if Jalen Hurts is out there just to be a decoy, to act like he's going to run, they still got to contain the edge. They still got to pay attention to that. They don't have to do that with the one Gardner Minshew in the fold. So, long story short, man, I need Jalen Hurts to play this week. I need Jalen Hurts to play. We're already short. We're already undermanned, and we're coming into the most important game of the season, in my opinion. Every week is the most important game of the season. You know what I mean? We have no more games. Like, we got to earn rest. We got to win if we want to rest next week. And if we want to rest the following week. The bye is the only thing that matters. I think the bye is kind of null and void, even if you have to play the Giants. Like, we're looking for 2 straight weeks of rest. How do we do that? How did the coaching staff make that happen for us? You know what I mean? What can they draw up? The defense can't come out here and drop the ball the way that they did last week. We need to see effort from those guys as well. So this is not all just on the offensive side of the ball, but this is on the Philadelphia Eagles this week. We got to step up. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Happy New Year.